Hi, it's me. Melody sings Facade.
And Mayday.
And you're watching the Break Check. And we're back.
Hi.
Sister, I heard you went to Pride.
Yes.
How was it?
Megan Thee Stallion was amazing, per usual. Besides that, yeah, I won't be going back.
I heard Mariah wasn't. Just kidding.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't there Saturday, but I saw videos and she looked fantastic as always. But yeah, LA Pride in itself is interesting to me, but I mean, I only bought the ticket for my main girl, so that's all. Yeah, that's all I can say.
What did you wear?
I wore a yeah. I wore a guayabera and I look real indigenous and cultural and prideful.
Happy Pride, y'all.
Happy Pride. And sister, what did you do this weekend?
Great.
Anyway, so
I was booked. I was blessed.
tell us where you were, please.
Girl, I'm all over, honey. I'm at your man's house. I'm at your daddy's house. I'm at KFC, Popeyes, and Church's Chicken.
And she also does children's parties.
Yes, and I read them children's books. And say, body, yada, 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 yada.
Hey.
Yada, 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 yada.
I bought that book at LA Pride.
Yeah, bestseller. Oh my God, we are halfway done from this season.
Girl, I feel like it's coming by so fast.
It's really slow for me.
You're like, let's get these girls out. Well, you know what? Hiding Closet took herself out, so.
Good. Good.
I wonder how she's doing.
She's hiding in the closet.
I mean, that's what we're all gonna do after Pride Month, right?
Oh, here we go.
Hiding in the closet. Alexa, play Hiding in the Closet. We're gonna talk about
No more by your hanger.
Hey. And also 4 months away to Halloween, right?
Yes, I know you guys are excited for that.
Melody's favorite month.
When I go and knock on the doors instead of just walking in.
Which, that's on a regular basis. And as we all know, Kendra is in Alaska, kumbayaing with the bears. Gia is in some construction site getting back shots. And the reason why I bring up Halloween is because, you know, wink wink, Boobies might be coming back. So stay tuned, y'all.
All right, are we ready for that?
Honey, because if you think we're talking shit, just wait till Kendra gets in this chair, honey. She's gonna light it up.
Oh my God, is that an inside joke?
About what? So, episode 6.
Everyone votes for Kahana except for Kahana. But no one was eliminated because RuPaul is a little. I'm just kidding. Now she loves her children, honey. She was like, I can't let you go because girl Heidi went home, honey. So she was like, I can't let no one go home.
I wasn't sure because she's done it before where like someone goes home, but then she still sends someone home, right?
But she don't give a fuck, but she gave a fuck.
She gave a fuck this time, right?
She gave a fuck this time.
I know. I was like, is she gonna send someone home? But
No.
she didn't. I was like, okay, cool.
And then Jimbo gets emotional, and I started crying watching it. And I was kidding, I didn't.
I was about to say.
Because she's like, I feel like some people say, oh, she's acting, she's pretending that she sucks. But I really think that she doesn't know how to really perform.
Yeah.
And poor thing, she hasn't won not one lip sync.
Not one.
And she gets emotional on the couch, and poor girl. But hopefully she wins something.
But she's still great. I feel like even though she's not winning the actual money prize, I feel like she's winning overall, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, it's unfortunate. Like, she's so good, but it's like once she gets to that point, it's like
I don't think
seeing someone like totally different.
I don't think she's that bad because I think when she lip synced against Chanel, I thought she did a good job. I think she did a good job. No? Chanel kept looking back. I was like, why are you looking back, girl?
She probably didn't even know the lyrics. But I mean, she looked good, and I don't know, she just, it's like deer in headlights with Jimbo.
Like she said, like weird. Once the lights turn on and she sees Mama Ru, like, she gets nervous. I mean, who knows? I'm sure they're all fucking nervous when they have to lip sync. But you know, once that music starts,
You gotta be on.
Yeah, she has to turn that green light on.
But she's getting red. she gets to that point. She got red light. I mean, sucks to suck. I mean, at least she's good in other aspects, like I said. But
yeah,
you know, maybe her having a one-woman show, or maybe just without the performing.
I mean, I'm gonna say this. Remember, Bianca said like, I'm not a lip syncer. I'm not really a performer. I'm just, I like to host. I like to tell jokes. And I'm not saying she sucked when she lip synced that one time, which was the finale, but like, you know, she does the job. I'm sure Jimbo knows how to lip sync, but you know, when you're
in his own way,
in your own way. But once those lights hit you, it's another feeling.
Yeah. So for the Maxi Challenge this week, it is a rusical, a Joan Crawford rusical, which I mean, iconic that already. Like watching it, that hasn't even started, but I'm like, this is gonna be good.
Give her flowers.
Get honey. Do you know much about Joan Crawford?
Yeah, I mean, I love the movie Mommy Dearest. I mean, I feel like everyone loves that movie.
I thought when I first watched that movie, I thought that was Joan Crawford, but then my friends were like, no, this is
another actress playing her.
Another actress. I was like, oh, because like for the longest, I thought like that was her. You know?
You know, she's like in our days right now, it's Meryl Streep. Sorry, and like she is like the one that everyone looks up to, the main actress.
That's how she was? That's how Joan Crawford was?
Yeah, Joan Crawford, yeah. And I want to say Bette Davis was around. Like, they were both always, like, competing against each other. That's why they made that show called Feud a couple years ago.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, so that was actually a really good series, too. Who was it by? The one that does the American Horror Story?
Ryan Murphy.
Yes, Ryan Murphy did that. And that one was really good too.
I haven't seen that one.
Yeah, you need to watch it. It's really good.
Well, that's like, that has to do with like the Baby Jane movie, right? Which they did together?
Yes, and like her life and Bette Davis's life, how women were treated back then as actresses. You know, when you get to a certain age, they kind of just like throw you in the trash and like they don't give you really nothing. It was all these like young actresses coming in, and like Marilyn Monroe, and they were like jealous of her because she was so pretty, and you know, they were getting old, stuff like that. But you know, she was a great actress. She made so many movies. I'm really happy they you know, brought some light to her. If people didn't really know who she was, now they do. And you guys should watch all her movies.
But Mommy Dearest for sure.
Yes, that's her like life, and
that one's
scary life, honey.
Honey,
it's a thriller.
It really is.
Yeah,
camp. Yeah, I love it. It's great. All right, so let's get into the girls and their roles. So first up, we have Kahana as the MGM Queen, which is the early stages of her life. James Mansfield as the Mommy Dearest. Kenny Muse as the No More Wire Hangers.
Jessica Wilde as Bring Me the Axe. Lala Ree, Let's Go Joan, Alexis Michelle, Not My First Rodeo, and Jimbo, Hollywood Hag Superstar.
Hag Superstar. Wow.
And what did you think of the recordings and the actual presentation?
The recordings were like...
I was like, not sure. Like, I was like, they all kind of like...
Ricky D, huh?
Yeah, I was like, I didn't. But once they played it, I was like, okay,
yeah,
I liked them all pretty much.
Yeah. I liked it. It was one of those where everyone did so good that it was like, you know, it comes down to the nitpicking and just like the details.
Let's start off with Kahana. What did you think of Kahana?
Kahana to me did good, performance-wise. Vocally, she felt short for me. And then even a little bit of like, you could tell that she's like, she doesn't get, like, she didn't understand, like, you know, like when you get the script and you, like, if you know the movie, like, you know the movie, you know the references, you know how to act, you know how to like deliver these lines. It was very like
just Kahana.
Yeah, right?
I like that you said that because I agree. I feel like she was pretty good with her lines, like her like singing, talking. I just didn't like her performance.
Yeah.
For me. I feel like it was very like too loose. It needed to be more proper, like Joan, and more precise. She was too like, I don't know, like
very her.
Yeah,
Just
very
like
her. Nothing's wrong with that, but when you're playing a character, you know, you notice everyone behind her were very like, you know, Joan was, you know, a woman and a mature woman and, you know, straight to the point. She wasn't like,
yeah,
you know,
because even back then, you know, like not a lot of them were having that like sensuality that she was giving. It was more like subtle.
And I feel like they gave her like a not pretty outfit, and the hair wasn't correct either for her. So maybe they did her wrong.
Yeah, I think like just how the cards laid for her.
She was the least favorite look of Joan.
But I think like she got the choreography down. You know, like it wasn't boring.
No,
and like she hit the marks, but like it didn't give me Joan Crawford.
No, it
didn't give me Joan Crawford.
And what about James?
James, I liked the look. She looked really good.
I agree.
The singing or like the pre-recorded singing was I think what like her downfall is the fact that she just has like 2 left feet, and like she tried her best and like she did get it good, but it just felt like she was thinking it just looked very like 2 left feet for me.
Yeah, I definitely think she did the lips correct of Joan Crawford. She had one of my favorite looks because I love that. I love that era of Joan.
Yeah,
I remember that look in the movie of Mommy Dearest. Like the hat, the poofy dress, it was correct. So, what about Candy Muse?
See, I was like very shocked because, you know, she did bad in her musical, so I was like, she's probably gonna be, maybe like she does really good, she'll be safe, but if not, like she might be in the bottom. But baby, she grabbed those hangers and I was like, okay, choreography.
The mobile hangers.
And even the vocals were like not that bad, right?
I mean, it's 2023, girl. Anyone can sound good.
True.
RuPaul sound good, girl.
True. True. But I think what was really impressive was the choreography. Like I felt like she really was like, she was going in on that choreography. Like the spin, kick, and then she got she hit every mark. Like it was like,
I just feel like,
all right.
I just feel like there had to be more fights on that couch because I would have definitely went to that song. As a drag queen, I feel like everyone probably wanted that. You're telling me that Candy and Jessica were the only ones that wanted that fucking song.
But I'm sure a lot of these girls are like, oh my god, Candy's here. You know, she's probably gonna want the biggest role. She's gonna say that it's the only one. That's the only one she could pick, which she does every time. You know, like it's like why even bother? You know.
Yeah.
But of course, Jessica Wilde wants to win. Like she don't give a fuck about none of these bitches,
right?
Which I respect fully.
Yeah. So she obviously didn't get Candy's part. She ended up getting Bring Me the Axe,
which she did fantastic.
Which she did. I was really happy. I liked my favorite part for some reason is like I don't know the little small details. Her backup dancers as she was like hitting the flowers. They like threw the petals up. I was like, oh, that's cute. Like I don't know, remind me of like drama of high school or something.
Yes.
Very like cutesy.
But the thing about her too is like you know, she don't, you know, English is her second language, and the fact that like she don't need to understand like the whole dancing, you know, language and everything. Like she knows, like even when she was performing, her hair was in her way, but that didn't bother her. Like she hit everything. She hit every beat, every mark. Even the singing was good for me. You know.
Yeah, I mean, I no doubt did I doubt her because I remember her doing the rock challenge in her season and she slayed and she won that challenge. So I was like, oh, I knew she was gonna slay. And Lala Ree was next, and that was my personal favorite.
She did really good too. She did really good. Talk about it.
Okay, so like not my favorite look.
Yeah, the look was.
But she did great. And she danced with the voguing, and it was I don't know, it was I think it was like the chorus that just like made me like it more.
Do you feel like the people in charge or the people that make the outfits, do you think they purposely they're like, oh, let's make her outfit like really ugly, like, and that'll like land her in the bottom?
Maybe.
Because I was like, they did James correct, and she went home. Well, we'll find out later. But
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I
because
get it.
like Lala Ree, even from when it first, like when the musical first started, and they panned to her, and they, you know, she gave like a little like, I don't know, she was like killing it from the start for me, and then she came up, and I like how it was like very Vogue Madonna, and she carried like the choreography was great.
What was it? Let's go, Joan. Or
Yeah.
something. What was it? Yeah, like that.
Did you like her vocals?
Yeah, I did. I did. You know, she is like a sneaker.
Yeah,
like
she is.
Like she sneaks up on you, and you guys need to watch out for her because she's like Dita Ritz or like what are the ones that sneak up on you every season? You got to watch out for them, and she slayed. I wanted her to win.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's just, we'll get to it.
And then we had Alexis Michelle, and she kept up with the choreography. I was really like, okay, bitch, I see you.
I mean, I wasn't putting her in like a low category because she comes from Broadway. Like this is like, you know, like the back of her hand, you know? She knew, even though it was like the hardest role because she had to sing fast, I knew she was gonna cover it. However, I wasn't a big fan of like the fact that it was like a hold down. I thought it was like,
Yeah.
I think she could have gave it like a little bit more. I think she was very, like there was no camp in it. It was very serious. But besides that, I mean, I think the vocals also, I think out of everybody, I think she had the best vocals for me. And I think that's what got her like safe. But besides that, it was like, yeah.
I agree. And then Jimbo's Hollywood Hog Superstar. I didn't like it.
I didn't like it either.
I really thought she was going to be in the bottom.
Me too.
I was like, oh, she's going to be in the bottom. I don't know. There was just something like off.
She's also like another James Mansfield is very like to left feet.
Yeah. I mean, she was lucky that she was on that wheelchair.
Yeah. Yeah. For like half of her little number.
Yeah. I didn't like it.
It was very like, I think she was like, it was Kahana, James, and then Jimbo. Right at the like, right. Like,
This probably has to be like one of my favorite musicals. I want to say like the beginning when it first started, when they're all in line, when like the light hits them and they say like a little line. I loved that, and I loved the ending too. The ending song that they all sang together, which was really good too.
Shout out to the choreographer because I really liked the choreography. I think out of every choreographer that's been there, well, besides the really famous one that's always there. What's his name?
Liam?
No. The tall black guy. He's like really famous.
Todrick?
No. I said famous.
Oh.
The one that's like choreographer Janet and everyone.
Oh, he's bald.
Yeah, he's bald.
Yeah, it's Daddy. I got his name.
Sorry, Daddy. He's great too.
Yeah, I know.
But this one was great as well.
Yeah.
Todrick, no. So, sister, who was your favorite?
My top two favorites were Jessica Wilde and Lala Ree.
Okay.
Those are my two. And how about you?
I think Jessica Wilde. Lala Ree was almost there, but I'm gonna give it up for Candy because I feel like she delivered. She delivered for me in the musical. But let's get into the runway, or should we say who was our least favorite
Of the
musical?
Yeah, let's do that.
Who's your least favorite then?
Least favorite? Oh my god. I'm gonna say Kahana. Kahana, and like Jimbo is like right next to her almost.
Yeah. I think because I didn't see much of Joan, I'm gonna say Kahana too, which is sad.
So let's get into the runway. This episode, we had a night of 1,000 Grace Jones. And as you can tell,
we gave a little rendition.
A little bit.
Not imitation, rendition.
Rendition.
You're giving it for me, though.
Thank you. I don't know how. I grabbed a bunch of shit that I forgot that I had in my closet.
We call each other at 5 p.m.
Yeah.
And FaceTime when we said,
what you wearing, girl?
Yeah, what you wearing? But listen. The fruits of our labor.
We did it. What did you guys do? Do you like that? Do you like this? Are you guys gonna give us a green light or a red light?
Yeah, let us know. Sis, so how much do you know about Grace Jones? Are you a fan?
I am a fan. I have friends who love her. and love her music. I think she's an icon.
Yeah.
Well, I know she's an icon. She's been in the business for many years. I was like, oh my God, like, they need to give her flowers.
About time, right?
Yeah, so I'm glad that RuPaul did this challenge.
Yeah. I'm gonna be honest, I like her. I don't know, I'm gonna be honest, I don't know much about her, but I think for what she stands for and just the icon she is in the fashion world and what she has, like the inspirations and the references that she has given us, you know, like it's immense. A little fact. I used to be called Nyla Rose, and then one day my drag mom was like, you kind of look like Grace Jones, and then I looked her up and saw that she did a movie, what was it, like James Bond. She had a character there called Mayday, and yeah, that's how I was like, oh, I like that. Stolen.
I didn't know that, sister.
Yeah.
What a good story.
So great. So
No,
great.
I'm being real. Oh my God, look at now I'm a bitch.
Well, when they make my biopic, are you down to play me?
Play you? I'll be dead before you die.
Who's gonna play you then?
Kahana. So let's get into these looks. First up, we have Miss Kahana Montrese. And she is giving you the 2012 Diamond Jubilee concert. You know, it's not exactly what it is. You know, it's kind of similar. The headpiece, you know, the bustier corset built in. And then she used, instead of like a black skirt, she did like this cha-cha floral red fabric. She looks good. I just feel like details for me, like, was like last week she showed her like her real leg. I feel like this episode, this was one of the times that she should have showed her leg. Because, you know, she has beautiful legs. So does Grace. You know, shine them up, put baby oil over them, and you know, because in the picture that she is, you know, copying the look, her legs are shined up, you know, they're long, and I wish that she would have showed her legs. Other than that, she looks good. I gave it a green light, but what about you?
So in the episode, she said, even though I'm giving Grace Jones, it's also giving Showgirl. But
yeah,
I think
very Moulin Rouge.
But I think what she meant to say is, even though it was a Grace Jones category, I'm actually giving Showgirls.
Yeah.
Because this doesn't give me Grace Jones at all.
Yeah, it gives me like, yeah, you're right.
And we're seeing like the side by side right now. It's just like,
and there's no hula hoop.
There's no hula hoop. That's like,
come on, it's, you really know she lip syncs
the
whole song. She hula hoops. It's legendary. Yeah, you're right. You know what? I take that back.
Take it back, honey.
It's a red, just like her outfit.
And I just want to point out that those rose petals are from Hobby Lobby.
Nothing's wrong with that.
No, but you could tell that it's from Hobby Lobby. So that is a problem. But listen, we're not going to talk about it anymore. It's going to be a real life for me too.
Play me, girl. Play my life, Kahana.
So up next, we have James Mansfield, and her look is from a 1979 live performance. The outfit itself is exactly the same as the one she wore. You know, like it's an exact replica. I don't know, like I said last time, I feel like her looks have been like progressively getting worse. And this one, I mean, it tops all of the worst ones. I don't know. It felt really like weak. I guess that's the word, weak. I don't know.
It's not giving me.
It's not
giving me Grace Jones. It gives me, what's that? Jinx Monsoon when she did the Snatch Game. What was that movie that she was playing?
Little Edie.
She looks like Little Edie meets, what's that fucking, not Star Trek.
Chewbacca?
No, the girl. She just passed away a couple years ago. you know, the great the when they the
Princess Leia.
yes, it gives me Princess Leia slash
Chewbacca.
Edie.
Oh.
And she had Chewbacca on her back. I mean, like, look, I know it's hard to, like, us drag queens do it all the time. Oh, I want the J-Lo look. Oh, I want that Britney Spears look. Oh, I want that look that Beyonce just did in her concert. It's very hard to, like, you have to have a talented seamstress to, like, really go in on that. Sometimes people, you have people who know how to sew, and then you have people that know how to
design.
And you know, whoever.
Yeah, like the fit.
I don't know. The fit wasn't right.
No, the fabric choices are cheap.
Maybe she thought, hey, you know what? I'm not even gonna go this far. I'm probably not gonna be able to. Probably not gonna show off this outfit anyway. So, just give it to me. Let's go. I don't have time to fix my snatch because it was real baggy down there.
Well, it's been like that for like the past 3 episodes, so she must have not had no time.
You know, I do like the look. Like I
like the look.
This is. She went really different.
It's the fit. It's the fit that's like so.
Yeah, and they said
wonky.
that. They said that. So
that just for me, it automatically is a red light. And then Grace Jones didn't even wear a wig. Like, why are you wearing a wig underneath? And then you're like peeking it through in the back. Like, it's just like. It was like not necessary.
All I know is like I wish you would have had this in like previous seasons, because I know personal drag queens like Mayhem Miller. I know her; she would have slayed this fucking challenge.
Oh, absolutely.
She's a huge fan of Grace Jones, so I know that. I wish that she would have was on this season, or I wish you had the challenge, you know, in the past, because I know that. I know personally, Mother Mayhem would slay this, and I'm sure she was probably like pissed off too. Like,
yeah,
these girls didn't even bring it.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. Like, I felt that way too. We'll get into it more, but I think overall it was like a lot of missed opportunities. Like, it's Grace Jones.
Yeah,
and you know, like her, James. She did like a full-on replica, where Kahana was like, I'm gonna replicate it, but I'm gonna give it like a
the skirt wasn't even the same skirt,
no.
And the headpiece was like a different headpiece.
Yeah, like I understand like oh, let me revamp a little bit, which is fine, but the fact that the revamping wasn't even good, and in her case the replica is not even good. Like, come on, like this is a disservice to Grace Jones herself.
Red light.
Red light.
And up next we have Miss Candy Muse, and she did July 1988 photo magazine look from the legendary Miss Grace Jones. And I don't know, like I like it, but it keeps on giving me the same silhouette.
It does.
From every episode.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, damn girl, you can't cover your arms or your legs.
Yeah.
But I like it. I like it. It's still giving me that same. Like I said, I keep repeating myself.
It's just all the work is at the top, and there's no work at the bottom.
Yeah.
And we see the picture here, Grace Jones. It's a huge. The structure is huge, and it goes down to her legs. It looks like she's even like on a platform because it's making her look taller.
The only thing that's like you
why
can see
is
her
that
face.
Not there? Yeah, like why did you not come out here in like 8-9 inch platform heels with like the structure hitting the floor? Like that's what I want to see. Like, I don't care how you're gonna pack it, figure that shit out. Like, what's going on with, like, I don't know. Like, Grace Jones.
I mean, look, when you guys had that Lady Gaga a couple years ago, no one made it their own. Everyone came out exactly like what Lady Gaga wore in every look.
Yeah.
You know?
But this is, like, I feel like the caliber is different here. Like, that was season 9. That was like their original season. This is All Stars. Like,
yeah, but I'm saying, like, if they could do that for Lady Gaga, why aren't they doing this for Grace Jones?
Exactly. Or
that's what I'm trying to say.
You know, and this is Grace Jones, honey. You know.
So I'm gonna say red light.
I'm gonna say yellow light.
Oh, you're nice. You're nice today.
Next up, we have Jessica Wilde, and she came out in as a Dean Alaya Spring Summer 1986. I think she slayed.
Yeah, I think so too.
The color is gorgeous. She revamped it a little bit, which was a great touch. Like there was not much revamping to do. Her body is sickening, like delicious, and yeah, like I think overall, she looks amazing.
I think so too.
Yeah,
probably the first one I like so far that came out.
Yeah,
the runway.
It's not like something out of the something not, like it's
but
just
she looks good.
Yeah, she looks good. Like something that I see Jessica Wilde killing it even without the category itself. Like it's great.
And I gave her a green light.
First green light.
First fucking green light. And up next, we have Miss Lala Ree. And she did the 1986 Vamp Party. Coming out all black with a moon face mask.
Yeah. It gives me like a moon, yeah.
This is a really good example. Like, yes, you slayed this look. And if you didn't have that mask, then I would have been like, girl.
Yeah.
Just like Kahana didn't have the hula hoop.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, how are you going to do that?
I feel like the fabric choice was a miss. Like,
yeah, I would have done
else, right?
I would like taffeta or something flowy, not so much pleather.
Yeah.
But you know what? It looks like almost identical to the outfit. I mean, I don't know what shoes she's wearing because I can't really see the bottom half.
Yeah.
But she did good. She looked good, and I give it a green light.
I'm gonna give it a yellow light.
Okay.
Next up, we have Alexis Michelle, and she came out in a 1983 Grammy Award look. And honey, Grammy Award winning look, because this was a good look to choose from. I think she went for like the full-on replica concept or execution, and I think it was a good idea. Like, there's not much revamping to do. Like, that look itself is fantastic, and I think she pulled it off. It looks expensive. It looks of quality. Yeah, what do you think, sister?
I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And shout out to her because she decided to go, just like she added colors to her face, and she didn't try to steer away from like who she actually is in my eyes. Like I feel like she chose like really cute bright colors that Grace Jones would have worn, but she kept it very Alexis Michelle, I think.
I agree with you.
Yeah.
And everything. Yeah, she looked good. Like if I got this challenge or if you got the challenge, we would have went something like, not so easy.
Yeah.
I mean, everything that she wears anyways is not easy. It's,
right.
It's very, very fashion and very like first time wearing, she's always the first woman to wear something. She's a fashion icon.
Yeah.
So, anything, great and grand, I would go for. Probably black.
Which that's like her favorite color, yeah.
Yeah, so, kudos to Alexis. She did good, and I gave her a green light.
Yeah, she did a good job. I'm gonna give it a green light as well.
And last, we have Jimbo. And she was giving you a 1989 International Rock Awards look.
What did you think?
You know what? I liked it. I really did. I was, for a second, I was like, but then I was like looking at it, I was like, okay. I like the little twist. Obviously she had a hat on.
I think it's made out of hair now.
I know, I was gonna say, it looks like it's made out of hair. I really liked that. I loved her paint.
Yeah, her paint's great.
Yeah, I liked it. It's not the same exact outfit that she wore, but
I feel like she made it a little bit more sophisticated.
Yeah.
Right?
So, something for her body. Maybe she's uncomfortable showing that much. But she looked great. And it was probably one of my favorite looks on that runway. So I give Jimbo a green light. How about you?
Cute. I think the only thing I'll say is that, like, we've gotten so used to Jimbo stepping into the runway and, like, wowing us. Mm-hmm. And, it was her own personal choice to kind of tone it down for Grace Jones. But I just wish these girls would have, like, really given Grace Jones her flowers and, like, went in on these looks. And you could tell it's well made and the quality is there. But I was expecting something more grand from Jimbo. But that's not to say that the look is bad, I feel like that's all I gotta really say, and I'm gonna give it a green light. Yeah.
And the Maxi Challenge winner is Miss Candy Muse.
Yes. She got her first win, honey.
She did a good job.
Do you agree?
I agree on the challenge. She was definitely top 3. I would have picked a different winner, but I think what saved her is no more wire hangers.
Yeah. She had the most iconic. Like
I almost sound like go Power Rangers.
Why did I think the same thing when I was watching it?
Yes. Come on, Rita Repulse.
Honey. No, that's Alexis Michelle, honey.
Yeah, so Candy Muse won. Do you guys agree? Do you agree?
I'm gonna agree. I think her in the performance, she was number 1. Her look might not have been the best, but compared to everyone else, she rose to the occasion. And she deserved the win, I think. Mm-hmm. And for the bottom 2, it is James Mansfield and Kahana Montrese, which is sad. And we see the girls deliberate, and in the shocking turn of events. Actually, let's talk about the lip sync, because I thought Candy killed it. No? Against Angeria?
You know what? Oh my God.
You liked Angeria more?
I didn't do my homework.
You didn't see it?
No, I didn't see it. I mean, I did see it, but I was like not really paying attention to it.
Girls, reprimand her down in the comments. Oh, now we know what kind of reprimanding she likes. When you watch it, we'll talk about it.
Okay.
Talk about it down below. What did you think about the lip sync? I enjoyed it. I think, Candy won. She won the lip sync.
Good.
I thought it was rightfully so. She really gave it to me.
What was the lip sync song?
It was a Grace Jones song. I don't remember, but it was also a really good Grace Jones song.
Well, I believe you.
Yeah, she did good.
So good for her.
Yeah, and obviously she chose her lipstick, and like I said, in a shocking turn of events, James Mansfield goes home, which was pretty gaggy. One, because last week everyone voted for Kahana, and then this week everyone voted for James.
Yeah.
Everyone voted for James.
Kind of weird.
Yeah. So like, you're like, you don't know what's really going on, honey.
Maybe they see her as a threat.
I think so.
And then they're like, oh, girl, Kahana, she's
Roxy.
Well, she's like Roxy.
Yeah. Roxy.
We'll just have her until when we're ready for her to leave.
I mean, I see that. But yeah, what did you think about the deliberations? Do you agree with Candy? Do you agree with the person going home? Let us know. Sound off. So that was the episode. Thanks so much for watching. We really appreciate it. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And don't miss a beat.
And where can they follow you?
They can follow me on Instagram at High Definition Shade. What about you, sis?
They can follow me at Melody Sings Facade on Instagram.
Yes, follow us. Find out what's next. We love you all. Special shout out to Tommy, Kip, and Patrick Hartman
for showing us love in our comments.
Yes. Thank you so much. We'll see you next week. Bye-bye.